Hey guys, Jessie Blue here, right back at you with another video. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to make a slip pocket for your paper money for your passport size traveler's notebook. If you haven't seen my video explaining the contents of my wallet, please watch it. In the video I explain how this zipper pocket will be used for money or coins or receipts. However, I came up with a cool idea to hold larger bills within your passport like this, with a slip pocket. And this was the first one that I made. It's kind of inspired from Pocket Full of Vintage videos. It's the prototype of the slip pocket money holder thing that I made. And I'm going to show you exactly how to make something like this. It's got a pocket back here. It's got a secretarial pocket right here. It's got your slip pocket to hold the money, and the front is just blank. Now when I do demonstrate this, you could totally change this, modify it however you want. This is just going to show you like the basics of how I made this, and I'm going to improve it. So I hope everyone sticks around to watch this demo. Alright guys, so I'm going to be going through what you need for this project, for the do-it-yourself slip pocket for your money, okay? Number one, you're going to need a file folder. Could be any color you want. I'm going with purple because purple is one of my favorite colors. The second thing that you'll need is a passport size notebook, and this is so we could trace. Okay? The third thing that we need is a paper cutter like this, or scissors if you don't have that. The next thing that you'll need is Scotch tape and or washi tape. The next thing is a ruler. After that, you will need a single hole, or a single punch holder, a single hole punch holder. I can't even talk. You'll need one of these. After that, you will need an X-Acto knife. Oh, down here. You will need an X-Acto knife. You'll need an elastic band, a pencil, and this one's optional. Glue. The glue could be either scrapbooker's glue or super glue. Okay? I think that covers the materials. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so for step number one, you're going to cut off this edge of the file folder. We're going to cut off all the uneven edges, see? Make them all line up. So you're going to measure up the uneven part. Oops, not so much. Line it up, and you're going to cut off that uneven edge there. Okay. Step number two. You are going to measure 3.5 inches from the bottom up. Okay? So you're going to get your ruler. 3.5 inches here. Measure up, and you're going to mark it. Once marked, you're going to cut off this edge. Alright, now you should have a square like this. Okay, next step, you're going to open it up and you're going to trace your passport size notebook on either side of the crease, starting at the top. And you're going to trace it with your pencil. Oops. Then you're going to flip that over and you're going to do it on the other side of the crease. Alright, so now you should have a small rectangle in the middle. Okay, if you could see that, I hope you can. So the next step, step number 4. Now that you have this line here on the left side of the trace, you're going to cut this side off with your paper cutter or scissors. Make sure that lines up, you're going to slice it, and you're going to get rid of it. So this is what it should look like. This side is cut off, this side is still here. Now what you're going to do with this side is you're going to mark from here 2 inches up. So from here and 2 inches up. Mark it. And you're going to slice it. Slice it. Okay. Line it up. Slice it. Get rid of it. Alright. Next step. Now you see this bottom line that we created when we traced our passport size notebook? You're going to fold up on that line, or to make it easier, I like to flip it around so I can see that line, and you're going to fold up. Now I can't even see the line. It's too dark. Okay, you're going to fold it, and now you're going to unfold it and then fold it back on itself, like so. And to make this crease a little bit more permanent, you are going to take your hole punch, or if you have one of those bone, I don't know what they call them, I forgot. You're going to just push down that crease to make it permanent. Okay. Alright. So after that, after you folded from this bottom line up or back to make it easy on yourself, you are going to take this corner here, this corner, unfold it, and you're going to slice off a corner, or yeah, the corner. The way you do that with the paper cutter is you get this corner here and this corner here, and you line that up on this plastic ruler here. See? Here, here. And it looks like you're going to cut off this big piece, but you're actually just going to cut off this corner here. Okay, see how small? Alright, now when you hold it like this again, this is what it should look like. You have corner cut off here. This corner is still intact, but not for long. This is going to be our secretarial pocket. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut off, oops. Okay, before we do that, sorry. Next step, you're going to fold this piece back on this line that you created here. Okay? You're going to fold it on itself and crease it. And make it more permanent. You're going to compress that crease. Okay? Alright. So now we can do that step that I was talking about, this corner. This corner is going to be the secretarial pocket of your slip pocket, your money slip pocket. So same concept, we're going to line these 2 corners up on this plastic ruler. And we're going to cut off this little triangle here. Okay? So now it should look like this. Corner cut off there, corner cut off there. Now, the next step, fold on the creases. So you're going to close it like this. You're going to fold this flap back on itself. So this is your slip pocket for the back, your secretarial pocket, your money pocket, and the front. Alright? Now, this next step is optional. You don't have to do it, but this is where your glue comes in. Optional glue. What I like to do to make these slip pockets a little bit more stable is I glue from here, from this crease here, a little bead of glue here and here, so when you fold it, it's permanently stuck. So you can put things in, no problem, okay? So we're gonna do that right now. Well, I'm gonna do that right now. You don't have to do it. You could just tape it down. Okay, so just gonna glue there and here. Close that up. Okay, oop. And you're gonna smush that down. Clean up that extra glue. Okay, so once you glue that, it's not going to totally stay unless you have super glue. Super glue works a little bit faster. But anyways, the next step, if you skip that step, the next step after that is to tape down these edges. Now, it's going to look kind of weird with this tape, which is why I said you can have this washi tape. This will be used to mask or to cover up this ugly tape, okay? I just like to have double or triple protection when it comes to the pockets, because you want to be able to stuff it as much as you can. Alright, so I'm just going to take a long piece of tape and we're going to tape it down like that, and then flip that over and fold that tape over. And this isn't perfect, I'm just, for the sake of demonstrating, it's gonna look a little weird. Okay, and you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna tape down this side where we glued it with a long strip again. Push that down, flip it over, and fold over that tape. So it's gonna look like that. Okay? So all you're going to do is, slice down to break that seal. And there's one back here too. Oh, it already did it. And you're going to do the same here as well. Okay, so now you have full access to this pocket. Now I'm not going to decorate this with washi tape until after I show you everything. So now the next step, and this is almost the last step, is with your hole punch, you're going to punch a notch in the spine, here and here. Okay, so let's do that. Like that, a little half dome, and at the top as well. Okay, so now comes in the elastic. And the elastic looks like this. This is actually off the box of the Midori packaging. So I'm going to use this for this purpose. So what you're going to do is you're going to get the one elastic end, and you're going to feed it through underneath this flap to the hole that we created with that notch. See? Okay. And the reason for that is usually with the traveler's notebook, you put things underneath, right? Underneath the band, so this band is going to be covering the whole surface of it. But however, when you have a pocket like this, you need to have access to your money. So if there was a band here, it would be really difficult to get your money in and out. So I figured, let's put the band feeding in through or behind through that hole, so you can have access to your money. Okay, so that's what we just did right now. Oh wait, let me open this up again. Okay, so now the next step would be to place this into your passport like this. You have a little bit coming out of this hole here and more on the top. And this is going to wrap around the contents of your passport. Okay, so now that you wrap that around, you're going to tie it with a knot the bottom. Okay, so now you should have your front, your slip pocket for your money, with the band feeding behind this pocket through the bottom with the knot in it. In the back, you got your little slip pocket here and your secretarial pocket. Okay, so now that we are done, let's put our money in this slip pocket, and voila! You have a wallet-ish insert for your passport size traveler's notebook. Okay? And I'll be right back. I am going to decorate this with washi tape, and then I'll show you what it looks like, okay? Alright guys, I'm back, and I decorated the folder with washi tape, so it looks a lot better. It's kind of uneven, but you know what? I did this on camera. It's kind of hard to do it on camera. But I hope you guys got the idea. If you have any questions, please leave comments below. And if you like this video, if you like the demonstration or the do-it-yourself money slip pocket, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to stick around for more videos, please subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!